Good day, everybody. It's Andrew Cole with East Orlando Chamber of Commerce, and we are here doing another Testimonial Tuesday. And I have the pleasure today to introduce you to Chris Kelly, who is the owner of Freedom Boat Club, who I'm actually really excited to talk about today. But before we get into all about Freedom Boat Club, I do have some pleasantries. We want to say thank you. We are here with Ideal Nutrition in Lake Nona. We're going to be here for our great lunch adventures, and that is located, so come on down, at 12958 Sunstone Avenue, Suite 104, and that is 32832. I'll tell you something neat about Ideal Nutrition. They have pre-made foods for you, and they're under, what is it, $9, something like that, right? $9. I mean, I jokingly say this, I went out to lunch yesterday, it cost me almost $25. And to come on down, they've got microwaves to heat it up. You have a plethora of opportunities to bring things in. They're great, like for my mom per se, when we go on vacation, we can load her up with meals. They got 12-day shelf lives, that's incredible. So that she can eat while you're on vacation for a week, or if you have things that you need to do, or just looking for a school lunch, or looking for something for a quick meal, pop it in the freezer, pop it in the fridge, and then you've got yourself a healthy, nice warm meal. So come on down, join us for great lunch adventures here, 12 o'clock, 12:30, come on down, grab something to eat. Can't beat the price point, can't beat the nutrition value on there. Some really good stuff. I'm trying to figure out which one I'm gonna have for lunch today. Also want to say thank you to JJ Camacho. He is over here in the background with Camacho Photo and Cinema. And with that, from the first frame to the final edit, Camacho Photo and Cinema is dedicated to excellence. They pride themselves in delivering visuals that don't just document, but truly capture the energy and emotion of your event or of your family, friends, and photos through video. So with that, we want to say thank you there. But like I said, I want to say hi. This is Chris's time to shine. So Chris, welcome to Testimonial Tuesday.
Great to be here, Andrew.
So let's just start off. And I know some of this, but I'm going to let Chris tell the story here. But tell us about Freedom Boat Club and what inspired you to get involved with this. Are you an avid boater? And tell everybody what is that and the difference. I got a whole lot of questions for this one today.
Sure. Well, like many people, I was a boater as a younger person. You know, we had a boat in Ocean City, New Jersey, that we took out a lot, and then, you know, you go on to college and you go on to have, your life changes, you can't continue to boat for many people. So I did have a boating background and enjoyed it. And in 2013, my wife and I had the opportunity to start a business, and we looked at many businesses, and we just felt like it's just something it's so enjoyable. Mm-hmm. And people love to go boating, and it's you know, that's why I got into the business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a boater here, so he's coming from experience. So tell us about the Freedom Boat Club. Like what is it? So that's the question.
Yes. So Freedom Boat Club is an alternative to boat ownership. We have members that pay a one-time lifetime membership fee to join the club, and then they pay monthly dues, mm-hmm. and that gives them unlimited access to a fleet of boats locally at your home port. In this case, that's 10 locations, and we'll get back into that. And boats are from 17 feet to 24 feet, and we'll get back into that. But the big thing is, they don't have to clean it. They don't have to store it. They don't have to trailer it. They don't have to repair it. They don't have to insure it. They don't have to register it. All they do is they go out on the water. We meet you in the parking lot with a cart. We take you down to the boat. There is a 22-item checkout. Mm-hmm. We do that every time. We're very safety conscious. Boats go out. We're there to put you out. We're there while you're out. We're there when you come back. Come back, call us on the radio. We tell you where to put the bumpers and the lines. We help you back to your car, and then you go on with your life. We clean the boat for the next person. It's a affordable, hassle-free alternative to boat ownership.
Yeah, we were joking, we were talking off camera a couple days ago, and where we were kind of joking where, people said, the best day of their life was when they bought the boat, and the best day of their life was when they sold the boat.
Yeah.
So here's an alternative where you have all the perks of being a boat owner without all the headache. And so you talked about multiple locations. And I know specifically that we've got one here on Lake Toho,
Right.
which is kind of like for where we are today, because we're here in Lake Nona,
Yes.
which is right down the street.
Yes, it
with
is.
that. But with that, you said there's multiple locations, and how do you maintain consistency? Because you don't own all 10 of those, but you're a part of that network of the ports or the docks where these boats are. Right. How do you keep that network, and how do you keep that consistency between all these different operators that are part of the family?
Sure. So Freedom Boat Club began in 1989 in Sarasota.
Okay.
One of the things I liked about when I came to be a franchise owner is they're just upfront. There wasn't any what's going. And they said, look, when this started, it was all new, and so there was trial and error. And by the time we got there in 2013, they had it down. This is what you do. This is how you do it. They had the program. All we do is follow it. And in following it, we have over 8,000 reviews on a scale of 5 with a 4.72.
Nice.
We're very proud of that, and we work hard for that. And that's because we're providing something that people really enjoy. So we have managers at virtually every location. There's a policy to follow. There's all kinds of policies to follow, and we're a family business. My wife and I and my sister-in-law, and we're not absentee owners. We are watching and working all the time to make sure that we provide the best experience for our members.
Now you have actually 2 locations. You have one over in Titusville,
So we
right?
have 10 altogether.
As your franchise group?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was
Yes.
thinking you had the 2.
No.
But those are the 2 we were focusing on.
That's because I kept pushing those 2, because from East Orlando, those 2
Are the closest.
are within 40 minutes.
Yes.
Okay, Titusville and right over here in East Lake
Gotcha.
Tahoe. So, but then we have 8 more from. Well, if you take out Titusville, it would go from Cape Canaveral down to Vero Beach.
Got it.
So there's one in Cape Canaveral. We have 2 in Merritt Island. We have 1 in Melbourne. We have 1 in Palm Bay. We have 1 in Mico, which I don't know if you know where Mico is, but it's
Don't know that one.
It's the last town in the southern part of Brevard County.
Okay.
Okay. Very close, but it's a Sebastian Inlet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we have Sebastian, and then we have Vero Beach. And our members can go to those locations an unlimited amount of time.
That's cool.
And then visitation privileges all over. Do you mind if I?
No,
do you
no.
mind if I change ask you a
it's
question?
your interview. You take it.
Where were the last 3 places you went on vacation in the continental United States?
Boy, that's going to take me a while, because it's been a while that I've actually traveled in the States.
Doesn't matter when it was.
In the States, geez, where did we go? Last 3.
So Mark,
Hey, Mark might answer that one better than me, because I'm sitting here struggling. My last 3 was Hawaii.
Yeah. So, Mark, where's the last 3 places you went in the continental United States?
Pretty much the corners, so Seattle, San Diego, and then Tampa. So
Okay.
Not too far, just down I-4.
So between the 3 locations that he mentioned, we have over 50 locations.
Wow. So 3 locations.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Thanks, Mark.
Every corner.
Hey, a lot easier there because I do a lot of international travel, and I'm like, boy, I'm going to get stumped on that one. So thank you very much for our pop in there. So thank you, Mark.
Yeah. Okay, let's continue then. Where did you go in
So I have
international
been
travel?
in international travel. I've been over in Italy,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been down in Brazil, and then I've been over in the Caribbean to a number of different islands
Okay.
in the Caribbean.
So we are all over. Well, I shouldn't say that. We're expanding rapidly internationally.
Yes.
Freedom Boat Club's owned by Brunswick Corporation.
Yeah.
And they've been huge partner and driver and a motor.
I know they have them in France.
boat.
My wife would be
Yes.
very pleased. We were looking at the international map.
French Riviera, Spain, Scotland, England. We're not in Italy yet. And we're in Dubai. Dubai. We just came a couple months ago. New Zealand, and then we'll come up, north of New Zealand and Australia and New Zealand, and then we'll come up. Ultimately, we'll be like the McDonald's of boating.
That's I look at this. If you were really interested in a boat or having a boat, and you told me some cool stories, we'll get into those. But where else could you say, hey, we're going on a trip and we can go rent a boat?
Yeah.
And we have it there waiting for us. We made the reservation. We booked it. I don't need a captain. I don't need to worry about it. It's not somebody else's boat I have to worry about. It's all included. I think that's just, if you're an avid boater, what a cool way to go.
We do have some Freedom Boat Club, I don't want to say junkies, but what did that group have that I'm trying to think of the Grateful Dead, like the Deadheads, where
Yep.
they would travel
Yep.
around
Yep.
and see them. So there are members who make their vacation plans
Around the clubs.
around where the clubs are.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
You told me a story, and I'm going to let you tell it, but you told me about a gentleman that came in who was 74 and had a boat.
Yes.
And I'm going to let you tell the story because it's kind of cool, but I don't want to take your thunder because this is your
Yes.
interview. So tell us a little bit about this gentleman, because
Sure.
as I told you, I've got a friend of mine who was
Yep.
just got rid of his boat, who's 98,
Yep.
just got rid of a boat. But perfect scenario.
I'm going to set that up with just a little mention of before that. The purpose of this story is to demonstrate how we kind of expand boating. So, for example, we'll get back to him, but for example, we have had a 101-year-old man, and then separately we have had a quadriplegic on our boats. We have a pontoon boat, make sure the gate is wide enough and it's pulled right up to the dock, wheel him on, turn around, lock him down, and he just loved it, right? And likewise, on the pontoon boats, when you're on a floating dock, it's all you're doing is stepping.
Yeah.
And if you can step,
Yeah.
and a few steps, you can continue to go boating. So this gentleman was at our grand opening, September 7th, 2013, and he was quite interested, and because he could no longer handle his boat. And so we went and looked at his boat that day, and we took the trade on his boat.
Wow.
Took a trade, became a member, and he continued until about 3 months ago. He finally left us. And all of that time, he was able to continue boating where he could not handle his boat. And so that is one thing
Yeah.
that one of the many benefits of Freedom Boat Club.
And having a choice of different types of boats that you can use.
Pontoon boats, deck boats, a variety of fishing boats. We don't have any jet skis for insurance purposes and safety purposes. We do not have any yachts. We do not have any sailboats. The exception on the sailboats is if you were really into sailing and you were a member of ours, you do have visitation privileges all over, and most of the locations in Southwest Florida have at least one sailboat.
Okay.
So if that might not be enough for somebody who's a real sailor,
Right.
But nevertheless, there is some opportunities to go sailing. Sailing, of course, is a different
Whole different beast.
A whole different thing. And my wife and I thought about it several times, and then we think about Tommy Boy, and he's he's out there. And now
That's not what we want to have as a customer, right? No.
yeah. So it just something that it's a different level, and it's some Freedom Boat Clubs have taken that on, but we haven't.
So I'm going to say this. I'm a novice. I've not really been out. I've been out on boats. I've been on friends' boats. I've been around the water, the whole nine yards. But if you are somebody that's like considering this, but you've never been on a boat.
Right.
You're like, what do I do? Like, it's like, you have to get a learner's permit and you have to get a driver's license before you get behind a car. But with a boat, you can sell a boat, but you still got to go through some things. Walk somebody through that might be like, I've always wanted a boat, but I don't know what to do, but maybe this is a better option than going through the headaches of everything that you talked about earlier.
Yeah.
Talk about like that novice that wants to become a boater, how this platform could work well for them.
It's a fantastic question, because there are, I'd say about 85-90% of our members have some type of boating experience, but there are people who have not. And if you're thinking of getting into boating, even if you think, really, I want to get my own boat, if you haven't been a boater, I highly recommend that you come to Freedom Boat Club, because it's like putting your feet in the water, right? You get to try different boats, you get training, and then at that point you want to go and buy your own boat. That's great. I will tell you this, that we've had a lot of our members who went that path, and they got to the point and they said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. This is working for us. Why would I want all that? Of course, there's still some people that they want to put their own equipment in. They want to own that boat, and that's great, But we will take a novice person, and we will give you individualized training with a licensed, experienced, and patient.
Key point.
Patient captain. Captain Tim Parker is our head captain, and he's doing a wonderful job. Nice young man, knows his stuff. Used to be a captain on one of these sightseeing boats. So he will take you, either himself or one of his some of the captains he has working for him, and they're all great. Shelley, fantastic. Anyway, you'll sit down, in the classroom for an hour and a half, 2 hours. They'll take you out on the water. You'll have another approximately 2.5 hours. And then at the end of that, two things have to happen. You have to, as the member, you have to feel comfortable and say, hey, I'm ready to go. And the captain has to feel the same way.
Key part.
And if either person vetoes that, it's nothing but a thing. You come back the next day, 2 days later, whenever, and you do it again. You're not going to take the boat out unless you're confident and experienced enough.
That you feel comfortable navigating the waters and
confident and comfortable. You're not going to take it out. It's not going to work. We will get you to that point. Only somebody that has true physically or psychologically or emotionally,
Well, yeah.
you know. But anybody virtually can become a captain.
Are there age limits to I'm going to say captains? I mean, or
Right.
folks that can rent the boat or within the
So-
family group?
So you have to be 25 years old to become
Okay.
to become a member. And on the other end, as long as you have passed this, basically
course,
back
yeah.
what we're talking about. Do you have the maturity and enough going on? That's all we need.
Okay.
That's all we need. Yeah. Very, very few people have not passed training. Very, very few. There have been some. There have been some, but very few. Yeah.
Very cool. Well, we're here with Chris Kelly. He is the owner of Freedom Boat Club here, with locations on Lake Toho, right here in Lake Nona, where we're located. We're here at, today we are here at Ideal Nutrition over in Lake Nona. That is located at 12958 Sunstone Avenue, Suite 104 in Orlando, 32832. And we're here for our great lunch adventures, which will be happening shortly here after our next interview. So come on out and join us. They've got great meal selections here that you can have, take home, reheat. You can heat them here. We're gonna enjoy some of that, and they all are under $9. So what a great way to do with that. And also want to say thank you again to our friend here, JJ Camacho with Camacho Photo and Cinema. If you want photos that pop and films that feel like the big screen, trust Camacho Photo and Cinema. Learn more about and see their work for yourself at Camacho Photo and Cinema, and that's andcinema.com for more information on that. But Chris, as we're kind of going through some things, you know, you've got a plethora of boats. You have over 10 locations right in the, I'm going to say, well, you've got 2 within 45 minutes, but even probably more than that if you count Merritt Island and Canaveral.
Yes.
But the 2 that we're kind of looking at are really the Lake Toho. So you've got experience that you can do boating on a lake,
Yep.
and boating in the intercoastal, and even probably, if you can graduate to that point, to go out to some of the offshore, not too far out. You're not going to the Bahamas, but
Right.
within a radius. But if you want to go fishing on the reefs or just off the coast or something of the
Right.
sort, you can have the opportunity to do that once you pass all your certifications and qualifications for that type of boating.
Correct.
And have the right boat to do so.
Correct.
With that. So tell us about, you know, the different marinas that you have and the boats that you have. That
Sure.
We talked a little bit about the different types, no sailboats, but
Right.
you know, what differentiates you from one over the other? Are there speedboats? Can we pull?
Sure.
Can we go skiing behind them, or can we pull an inner tube or whatever it might be to have some fun with the family and kids and things like that?
Fantastic question. Thank you, Andrew. So we have boats that range from 17 feet to 24 feet.
Right.
Okay.
And for somebody that doesn't know 17 feet or 24 feet, what's the differentiator there between that 7 feet? What's that allow you to do?
Well, but there's 3 different types of boats
Right.
in there, right? There's pontoon boats,
Right.
there's deck boats, and then a variety of fishing boats.
Okay.
So
Yep.
for example, and the fishing boats are really where you're going to stretch from 17 to 24.
Right.
Okay. We have 2 bass fishing boats right here at East Lake Toho. And then we have Boston Whalers that are 17 feet. And of course, those are all for inshore boating. When you go offshore, we have 22 or 24 foot boats. Many of those are cobias. We were talking about offshore. Once you get offshore training, and you've been with us for a while, and we know that you're bringing boats back. In the
You're not leaving them at the bottom of the
condition,
ocean.
coming back in the same condition that they went
went
out.
out in. Yep.
Then you get training for offshore. All of the training is included.
That's wonderful.
Now you go offshore in 24-foot boats, 22 or 24-foot boats. But you know, for families, because we know we have a lot of families in this area, we have boats that are speed boats. And when we say speedboat, it's really a deck boat
Yeah.
or a bow rider, but this is not,
Not the cigarette boats or the
it's
cigar
not-
boats that
no.
the
But-
real big.
Yeah, bow rider
Yeah.
deck boats. They all have the insurance covers it, and they all have a sports tow bar. So
Nice.
you can take your kids tubing, knee boarding, and that's all available at just about every location.
Cool.
I should say it's available at least 7 of the 10 locations.
Okay,
Yeah.
very cool.
Yeah.
So talking about boats, what would be your dream boat you'd like to add to the inventory at one of the locations?
Interesting you would say that. My dream boat would now be the Boston Whaler 405.
Okay.
It's a 1.5 million, give or take, boat.
See, now here's where it talks about being part of this club.
And-
$1.5 million, if you have that as a disposable income,
Yeah.
more power to you, but you could
Yeah.
potentially,
But our boats aren't like that.
No,
Our
but
boats
this
are
is a dream boat. We're
dream
just
boat.
saying.
And let me tell you why it's my dream boat. Because it is now, not 5 years from now, the first self-driving boat.
catch that one.
The first self-driving boat. Get in it, say where you want to go, it takes you, it brings it back, it docks you. It's real, and that's all from Brunswick.
Yeah.
That's the power of Brunswick, Mercury, and Boston Whaler,
All the
and
partners.
all these people, all these brainiacs who know what they're doing.
Yep.
And they've been working on it for many years, and so that's exciting. And I think that is, as I look
At the future.
at the future for myself, I love boating, but it's still. It would be really nice just to go out and have it take care of it. And you can
bring it back.
Yeah.
So Chris, we're wrapping up on time. Give us a last few closing thoughts. What do you want people to definitely know about Freedom Boat Club? What do they need to know? How can they contact you? Give them let's wrap this whole thing up and put a bow on it.
If you are interested in boating, this is the best thing since sliced bread. Okay, it's easy, it's affordable, it's available, it's varied boats, and our members will tell you. There's 2 ways to get in touch with us. There's a toll-free number right here, and also the QR code, which is right there. And either way will get you right to us.
Well, Chris, this has been great. I really appreciate the time you've taken. I would say definitely check them out and give them a call. Go out and see the inventory. Go out and set a time to meet with them, meet the captains, meet the folks that are there, kind of get an idea what happens on the dock. They can walk you through it. Give them a shot, get to see something and just talk to them, because if you have any inkling, and we're here in Florida, boating is all around us. It's a great opportunity to do something without the headache. And I can tell you, it's a headache. And I'm not a boater, but I've been on boats enough that I've had to wax and clean and do everything else. It's not the fun part of the boating trip. So we appreciate you coming here. I'm going to do a couple last minute pleasantries. Once again, we're here at Ideal Nutrition here in Lake Nona for our great lunch adventures. Come on down and grab something to eat. We'll be here till about 1 o'clock, 1:30, and we'll go from there. But I do want to let you know we do have Connect Her coming up. That is coming up on Thursday, and we've got a BOGO Black Friday deal, Cyber Monday deal, Giving Tuesday deal, however you want to talk about it. But that is coming up. Get your tickets today. Come on out and join us. That is a buy one, get one free. Bring a friend. What a great opportunity to learn and be a part with some other C-suite leaders and women, talking about your health, talking about issues that are important to women on that. Also remember, Feast in the East is coming up fast and furious on February 26th. If you have a bottle of booze, bring it on over to the chamber. We'll fix your business card to it. Your bottle of choice, we're going to put that for the Fling the Ring. That will be on the 26th. Tickets are going fast. Get them. We will sell out. We had over 400 people come out last year for all you can eat and drink on that February 26th. And then remember, tomorrow evening is our wonderful Next Level Real Estate and Trades Network over at Rock and Brews in Lee Vista. That starts at 5 o'clock. And then we're back with Coffee Club East on Thursday at 8:30 over at Bonefish Grill. So without further ado, we appreciate you tuning in with the East Orlando Chamber for another Testimonial Tuesday. We say thank you again to Chris here for
so much
learning
for
about
having
the Freedom Boat Club. I think it's a great opportunity and love for you to learn more. So give him a holler. And we look forward to seeing you soon, and we'll be back with another interview here shortly, and we'll catch you on the flip side.
Wonderful.